Hi, it's Linda Jane Green, and I'm here to spend time with you again. And I just finished a traffic review class, and I was in the hot seat again. I did that last Thursday, and I did make some changes to my ad that the teacher had recommended. And today I had a different teacher looking at my ad, and she had liked the changes that I made and then suggested a few other changes. So I keep tweaking my traffic ad, and that's the one that's going through the Facebook newsfeed. So you might see it, and there's like a headline, and then there's a attention grabber, and then an image, and then there's a button where you can push to say learn more, which sends you to a blog post. There's also, you can like it, you can comment on it, or you can share it. And it goes through the Facebook news feeds right in the center like it's a post. And so I've been working on that this past week, having the traffic ads going through. I have a likes campaign also that is out there. It's a video, and that is in the Facebook news feeds also. So you might have seen that one too. It was a little uncomfortable, and that's proof that I'm growing and I'm learning, because I'm putting myself into uncomfortable situations. I don't want to be a mediocre person that just does the same things all the time and has a set routine and never stretches or never grows or never learns anything new. I don't want to be just a sedentary, comfortable person. I want to push myself to take risks and to learn new skills and learn new things and try different things. So it was uncomfortable. I had a couple hiccups where they had a template that they wanted me to have my ad put on, and then it was the same size and the same metrics and stuff as what everybody else is looking at for the screen saving. And I had a few little technical issues because I had put it all on this template, but then I saved it as a PDF. And then when it came time to share my screen, it was in the PDF format and difficult to boot it up to the desktop where she could see it and stuff. But I did manage to get it where she wanted it, and she could see what was happening. So I am still having some technical issues with my learning curve on the template and presenting my presenting my ad for review. This is my second time, the live, so I'm learning quite a bit, and I guess I'm kind of like mind blown at the amount of information and the classes and the teachers, and not in a bad way, in a good way. I've seen 3 different teachers do ad reviews. I've had my ad reviewed by 2 different teachers. Everybody is so kind. They're so helpful. They genuinely want you to succeed. They genuinely want you to understand what's going on and how it all works and how it all fits together like a puzzle, and they're teaching the step-by-step information on how to go about doing everything. So, and it works. It's like a recipe. It's like if I was standing in a kitchen and somebody would say, mix in a teaspoon of this, baking soda, and, a teaspoon of baking powder or a cup of flour, and stir and do the wet ingredients mixed together. I mean, it's a recipe. It's a system. It's duplicatable. You can give a recipe to anybody, and they can go in their kitchen and they can put the ingredients together and bake it at the same amount of time and come out with the same product. So I'm on a roadmap, and I'm over 60% of the way through. I'm going very slowly because I want to do it right. I don't want to have to keep backtracking. I did have to backtrack at first, and that's, I guess, why I'm doing this, is because I went ahead and I was trying to do conversion ads and traffic ads, and before I'd even had the class. So now I'm in the class for the traffic ads, and I have the ads being present it before the teachers and being reviewed, and it's making a huge difference. And I've slowed way down. I'm compliant with the Facebook and their regulations. I'm compliant with like what works. There's an ad structure of all of the elements that need to be in an ad for a customer to read it, and kind of like on TV, you know, there's ads running on TV and there's a structure to them. There's a dialogue, a way of presenting the product that's like appropriate, I guess you could say. Politically correct. You know, so I'm having a good time still. I am so thankful that I have this this little attraction marketing and this job on the side that I'm doing these classes. It's giving me something to do. I'm loving the growing. I'm loving that I'm meeting other classmates and other people are doing the same thing I'm doing, and they're having the same roadmap and the same little problems here and there and tweaks that they have to fix, and we're all learning at the same time. So I feel like a camaraderie. I feel like a classmate with other class pupils and students, and that I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that's working on these techniques and these skill sets. I'm a little concerned about Facebook changing their platform. They call the one that I've been working with for the last 3 months now, or well, I've been on Facebook with a personal profile for years. I've only just started the fan page May 27th of 2020, and they've changed it and they're calling it Classic, and now they're bringing in this new one, and I keep telling them, well, I don't like the new look. I like for the post and the pictures and the ads to be right in the center, and I like the About Me story being over there off to the side, and I just really prefer that they don't change Facebook and that they keep it classic. But I don't think my little complaint is going to make a big difference. I don't know if other people are complaining about the new look that Facebook is coming up with or not. That I prefer the classic. And I tell them that. They allow me to go back into doing the Facebook Classic, and they say, well, you can have it Classic for 48 hours, but then we're switching it back to the new one. And then whenever I say I want Classic for 48 more hours, they always ask me why, and I do put in a little box, you know, that I don't like the new one and my reasons why. So I don't know if they're going to make us stay with the, go with the new one that has all the metrics and all of the numbers and things there predominantly, and the actual artistic part of the Facebook feed is not there like it is with the Classic. So, but I'll let you know. If I have to learn a new Facebook platform, I'll learn it. I'm learning all kinds of new things. It's really, I'm liking it. There's metrics behind in Facebook. There's metrics for the click-through rate and the cost per click. Like each time somebody clicks on an ad to look at it, it costs the person money for you to look at the ad. So there's a cost per click. There's a click-through rate, like how many people that see the ad are actually clicking at the ad. And they even can tell you in Facebook if somebody's looking at a video, like are they looking at the entire video, or are they looking at 3% of the video and then clicking out? It's interesting, the science behind it. They can even tell where your eyes are when you're looking at at your Facebook feeds in your news feed. They can even figure out, like, are you looking straight ahead, and are your eyes on the actual post, or are you looking over to the left or the right to see what's going on the side where there's people with sponsored ads that are running on the side. Very interesting. I didn't realize I was going to be learning this much when I started in on these classes. I didn't realize how specific and how detailed the information is and how necessary it is now for us being at home and with the COVID and the environment. And I didn't realize, it's a rabbit hole that I've actually gone down, and I'm going to go down deeper into it, because the next thing that I've got coming up on my roadmap of learning is I'm going to have my own web page. And so when you're on Facebook and you're looking on my fan page, like where you're at now watching this video, most likely, but I've been putting blogs out there, and they've had the link where you can go and you can read the full complete blog, and it sends you to another page. And in the future, and I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get there, because I'm wanting to go kind of slow and make sure I have all the details correct, but eventually I'll be writing the blogs, and I'll be having you click the link to go to a web page that's mine, and it'll be my blog instead of me sharing what other people have written and commenting on those. So I'm going to go deeper in, and right now I'm still working on traffic ads. I haven't gotten to that point in my roadmap where I'm doing the writing my own blog post and sending you to my own web page, but it's coming up. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep doing this. Each little challenge, each little hurdle, each little episode of discomfort, it's stretching me, it's growing me, and I can do this. And I like it. I like that I'm being challenged, and I like that I can learn this new skill and maybe change my life, maybe change your life if you're following me, and, if you're wanting to do these things too. Because if I can do it, you can do it. And because I'm sitting in my home in front of a laptop, so I'm reading books and I'm watching videos. Most of the classes that are presented in this roadmap are videos. So it's very easy to gather the information. But there's also documents and bullet point messages, and there's class papers and things. So it's written down as well. It's not all audio. All the information is written down, so you can download it, reread it, make marks in the margins if you want to, and highlight things with highlighters. I like being very colorful, so I tend to have colorful highlighters, and I write things in the margins, and I scribble all over papers because I want to highlight it and make sure that I get back to it and can find it easily. And I have a notebook that I'm writing things down in and taking notes. They're doing other people's traffic reviews, not just mine. And so I'm learning from other people and what they're doing and their experiences that they're having. But I'm not the only one on the roadmap, and I'm not the only one in the classes. And it's nice to see that I am a part of a classroom with other students that are doing the same things I'm doing, and they're on the same roadmap, and they're on the same place on the roadmap as what I'm on. So we're kind of learning and growing together. So that's nice. I just wanted to let you know what's going on and what I accomplished today, and I'll keep you posted on how the new traffic ad works after I tweak it and change it and make it a little bit more desirable or attention grabbing for people out there. And I hope you have a great day. It's good spending time with you again, and I hope that you just are safe and you're doing well. I'll catch you again later. Thank you. Bye.